niggas official. We shoot out the window, I shoot while I'm driving. Hold on, wait, we getting cake. Hold on, wait, let me run to the bank. All of my niggas are sliding. We it, you hiding. All of my niggas official. We shoot out the window, I shoot while I'm driving. Hold on, wait, most your raps be fake. Hold on, wait. Shout out my apes, shout out my blazers. Fuck the niggas who's fake. Shout out my haters that won't hate in my face. A lot of you rappers be broke, and a lot of you raps be capping. Whenever we see you, we laughing. Coat with the zipper, I'm bloody Mike Jackson. Gun shoot, but it's plastic. Shit's real, drastic. Niggas ain't ballin' for real, they acting a fool. Niggas be shacking. Downtown, I'm the boss. My little homie, he the captain. So what you saying? We be pistol playing, shooting shit up just for practice. Say something and something else. Fuck is that? Ad-lib? I be with the bros laughing. I don't take L's, nigga, I take action. Hold on, wait. We getting cake. Hold on, wait. Let me run to the bank. All of my niggas is sliding. We it, you hiding. All of my niggas official. We shoot out the window, I shoot while I'm driving. Hold on, wait. We getting cake. Hold on, wait. Let me run to the bank. All of my niggas is sliding. We it, you hiding. All of my niggas official. We shoot out the window, I shoot while I'm driving. Run it up. Niggas get jumped like it's double dutch. Gotta get paid, so I'm coming up. In the club throwing these hundreds up. Niggas talk because they're lame. My brothers keep it, we share pain. Niggas get high like airplanes. Fuck nigga, it's fair game. If you don't know, then you niggas should hide. You niggas should die, put that on the 5. Niggas is live, niggas is shy. This shit is lit, cause this shit is fire. Moving to work like a boss. Soon I'll be pushing the Porsche. I swear that these niggas is lost. Nigga, I gave you the sauce. Whoa, downtown.
All right, Trendy Topiks. Welcome everybody. You tuned in to Trendy Topics. It's your boy Blizz Get It, the entertainer. I got a special guest tonight. He goes by the name of Mr. CATCHREC. Here we go. He in the building.
What's good, man?
What's good? How you doing today? How you feeling?
Oh man, you ain't no blessed, man. Glad to be here. Thanks for the invite. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm real thankful that you wanted to come on the show. You know, I'm just starting, and you know, I've been on your show. You've been on the 845 Mix show where I'm a co-host, and it's a pleasure to get you on my own Trendy Topics. You know, welcome.
Yeah, it's dope. I like what you're doing here, man. How you touching on shit that people don't want, people are scared to touch on. You know what I mean? And I noticed that in the interview with you guys on the show, like you don't give a fuck about what people think. Is you. You know what I'm saying? And that's dope.
Yeah, definitely. I try not to be so harsh because I don't want people to think that this is a negative podcast. But sometimes I do like to touch on stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But also, I'm going to say my opinion regardless, you know what I mean? That's what I'm here for. Feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, definitely. And that track you was playing was dope. I was kind of tight. You cut it off. When you cut it off, I was over here vibing. Definitely got to send me that joint so we can get it played out there. I don't know if you know, we syndicated now, so we worldwide. We in Canada, Germany, Ohio, and Guadalupe. So You send me the joint, I get it sent over there, get it played for you.
All right, definitely. Yeah, that's gonna be my first single off my album called Upstate.
Dope.
I mean, the first thing I want to start out with is where you from?
So I'm originally from Brooklyn, and then I moved upstate to the Monticello area.
Okay.
Yeah, and then now I'm in Florida.
Oh, you're in Florida now?
Yeah.
Okay. You like it out there better than New York?
Yeah, you know, as the older I get, it's more calm out here. You know what I mean? Especially coming from Brooklyn. Like going from Brooklyn to upstate was a total change within itself. You know what I mean? And then now coming out here that I'm older, everything's more laid back. It's like, be honest with you, it's a vacation every day. If you got the bread, you could do something every day.
That's a
you know what I mean? But the heat, I'm not gonna lie to you, is crazy. In the summer, it's crazy.
When you moved upstate, was you one of them guys like, I'm from Brooklyn, or you upstate guys, da-da-da-da-da-da-da?
Nah, so I moved upstate in 94. I was young. You know what I'm saying? I was probably like 13, 14. Right. So it wasn't, for me, it was more of a shock. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, whoa, where you got me at? Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen as many trees in my life. I ain't never, you know what I mean, been around as many Caucasians in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was, at that point, I was the oddball.
So you moved up here at 13, you said?
Yeah.
All right. When did you move to Florida?
I moved to Florida in 2015.
Okay, so you was here for a minute.
Yeah, I was up there for like 27 years. I call that home. You know what I mean? Brooklyn's just where I was born at. You know what I mean? That's my heart. You know what I mean? But 845 is where, you know what I mean, where is that for me?
Okay. When did you start podcasting?
So we started off actually on FM radio in out there in Sullivan County. We had a hip hop show on WSUL. Not the first, probably the second hip hop show ever on WSUL. And we got to the point to where we was actually integrating independent artists into the show. Okay. And the people who were actually paying for the show, you know, because everything's money at this point. Like, people got to pay so your show could go on air and shit like that. Yeah. They started complaining because it's a different type of atmosphere up there in Sullivan County. The powers to be don't want us on their shit. You know what I mean? We happened to slide in through the back door, and we was given an opportunity, and we was given an opportunity, and they started trying to tell us how to do what we were doing. Okay. And at that point, we got frustrated. We said, you know what, we're not doing it. You know, and then we started the podcast. So I've been doing the podcast now since probably like 2011 or 12.
Okay. So it was you and your partner at the radio station?
Yeah. So we got CATCHREC Entertainment. You see the logo on the wall, which we have artists and we got producers and engineers. So when I moved to Florida, the whole intent was, you know, I came out here for family, but the whole intent was to grow CATCHREC Entertainment. You know what I mean? Take us to different states. And within doing that, everybody started, like, you know, people, they start having kids, they get married now, you know, people are growing apart. And I never wanted nobody to know who I was. I like nobody not knowing. You know what I'm saying? I like playing the background. And then Shad hit me like, yo, you got to come out. Like, you know what I mean? We got to do something. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, you know, we was doing a radio show. Let's do the video podcast. This is before video was the shit to do on Facebook. Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know. He said, yo, listen, man, it's 106 in Park meets Facebook. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like, the whole idea, you know what I mean? Like, now these artists can actually do videos, send them to us. We could play them live from YouTube on the show. They get a spin there. You know what I'm saying? They get paid for that. And we helping them be heard and seen. And then that's where everything transitioned.
Okay. That's what's up. My boy Duya been doing it for about that long, too.
Yeah, he's been like 20-something years, right?
Yeah, before because I really started like paying attention to what a podcast was during the pandemic type. Like, I've been on his podcast, but like hearing it and seeing it was during the pandemic. I see all these podcasts, then it clicked like, damn, do you really been doing this for years? You know what I'm saying? Been trying to put on for the town and stuff. And he's actually the reason why I started doing it. So I give him all his praise for that. You know what I mean? People been telling me like how I am, that like this is for me. This is what I should do. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's how I really got into it.
No, and it's gonna help your brand as an artist too. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna be seen more. You're out there now. You probably ain't gonna have to feel like you got to make music as much. Like, you can sit there and actually resonate with it a little bit more and give them what you intended to give them instead of rushing it, if that makes sense. Yeah, definitely makes sense. How did you guys get the name of your podcast? So we got CATCHREC, and we just pretty much broke down the CATCHREC and took the rec out of it, which means rec it for us is reaching everything conceivable. So we pretty much the reaching everything conceivable boys. You know what I mean? And the whole thing about CATCHREC is, so I'm pretty sure you know, growing up, CATCHREC, everybody associated with like going pretty much and probably hurting somebody, fucking somebody up, whatever. For us, it was we used to basketball. We used to go town to town with our 5 and CATCHREC. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it came. So we sitting actually Shad went away. He had to go on vacation for a while. He did like 6 or 7 joints. He came home and he said, yo, let's do the music. And before he went in, we actually started an entertainment company called Sons of Liberty, Soul Entertainment. And when he came home, I'm like, yo, listen, I'm not with it. At that point, I already had a kid. You know what I mean? I was kind of settling down and shit. I'm not with it. And he came one day to the crib. I had a basement. He bring all his equipment. And I'm like, yo, what's that? He said, we're going to make beats. And I'm like, make beats? Like, all right. we started making beats, and we got a placement. My man Angel Hertos, shout out to him. He wrote a book called Rise to Grace. Shout out Nelson Quinones. He's the one who hooked us up. He directed the whole joint. He hit us up like, yo, I like you. This is my man from Brooklyn. He said, yo, I like the beat. Let me use it on the trailer for the movie that we're gonna turn the book into. And I'm like, all right, let's do it. And from there, that shit just went crazy. The year after that, we in the Puerto Rican Day Parade, independent, nobody don't know. We in that joint with him. We next to Fat. Like, it was crazy. Everything just started moving at that point. And then we was like, yo, we got all these beats. We need artists. So then we started looking for artists in the area who were doing their thing. I opened up a whole studio. I turned my whole basement into a recording studio. And we just started going crazy.
Okay, so when you say you guys went to other towns and to CATCHREC, what you guys was doing?
We went out there playing basketball.
Okay.
Went out there every pretty much like every Saturday. We just jumped in the whip, 5-6 of us, and we just drove all throughout Sullivan County, wherever they was playing ball, and we was just doing our 1-2. Yeah,
I like hearing stuff like that because that's what I used to do. Y'all was really CATCHREC out there though, or y'all was just coming up with the name?
Yeah, nah. We was we had a nice little squad. We lost, you know what I mean, like everybody do, but they knew when we pulled up, we bull. You know what I'm saying? It could be a win or lose situation for either one of us.
Okay, that's what's up. I'm glad that you guys found your name just off of like doing something naturally you love that has nothing to do with what the podcast is really about. That's kind of fire. You made it fit into everyday life.
Right, and that's what it was for us. It was pretty much saying, yo, listen, you can CATCHREC at anything you do, which is putting your best foot forward. Do you know what I mean? Giving it your all. I don't care what you're doing. As long as you're giving it your all, you CATCHREC. And that's how it came about. Like, yo, you could reach anything conceivable. You know what I'm saying? When you put your mind to it. And everything just started clicking after that, as far as the name.
Okay. Before I ask you this next question, we're going to go into another song. This is another song by me that it's called Hit. Let's get into it.
Right. Boom. BB had to do it to him. Cock back, if a nigga front, I'ma pop that. Got straps, you don't want smoke, you better stop that. Real nigga, there's certain shit that I do not jack. Plus I got some killers on my side and they do not rap. Fake nigga, there's certain questions we do not ask. Perka make the body feel good like a hot bath. You niggas hot ass, your music stays for real. Blizz get it, next on that like a Navy deal. Big guns, we got big guns like the Navy SEAL. It was all a dream like Biggie till I made it real. You niggas changed for real. You ain't official, homie. See me in public with a smile and a pistol on me. Sleep with it next to me just cause I be getting lonely. RIP that guy's name, I swear I really miss the homies. Niggas speaking on my name as if them niggas know me. Shot 24 at 8 niggas, RIP to Kobe. Keep shooting till you hit, that's what the nigga told me. And never let a nigga slide if a nigga owe me. Shout out my nigga James, that nigga my Brody. And shout out Young Lev, that nigga the homie. I let you know off top, this is a massacre. Shorty ain't even that bad, so why you flashing now? I whip with one hand, other hand on my pasture. That's a big block, shots flying out the Acura. I'm a real nigga in the field, nigga. You's a lil nigga, only act crazy when a pill in you. Have my homies eat your food like it's a real dinner. Shoot a mullah at his face, that's a real picture. Nigga, if it's poppin', then it's poppin' in. Big homie say, get him, I ain't got no option in. It's like I got a cheat code, gun shopping in. My life's a movie, you would really like to watch again. It's a massacre, you know this shit is scary. I got anxiety, so I don't like these niggas near me. Got my youngins and them niggas shoot like Jason Terry. I'm that nigga around my way, there's nothing they can tell me. It's a massacre, you know this shit is scary. I got anxiety, so I don't like these niggas near me. Got my youngins and them niggas shoot like Jason Terry. I'm that nigga around my way, there's nothing they can tell me. I go to jail just for driving. I go to jail just for driving. I go to jail just for driving. Ask Mr. Picho on my line if I pull up with that iron. If he wrinkle, we gon' fry him. He dropping spaghetti sauce, that nigga love Italian. My bitch ass big, I can ride it like a stallion. She hit me when I try to make a point, she be fouling. I couldn't reach niggas when I had money troubles, so I'ma teach niggas when all this money double. We make it rain, catch yourself in another puddle. Eyes over our shoulders, it's like we in a huddle. I'm getting older, no more time for these weird vibes. You think it's shorty thick? That bitch a weird size. And you don't wanna see the steel rise. Visine on the beam, give it clear eyes.
Yeah, that's another song off the upcoming album Upstate from me. Let's get it.
Who you got featuring on there? Is just the whole album's you?
No, I'm gonna have some features on there.
Yeah,
That's for the first song I played.
Mhm.
I'm probably gonna get make a big remix for that.
Yeah, I would say whoever you getting on the two joints that I heard better rap.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying? They
because
got rap.
I got all sorts of different styles. You know what I mean? I like any type of I like all sorts of music. So when I hear a beat, I could catch the beat any sort of way that I really want because I listen to other music. You know what I'm saying? And I understand it. So I don't really do the tough punchline rapping, New York stuff that much anymore, as much as I used to. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little different. Like I like the melodic sound, the drill sound. You know what I'm saying? I do a little bit of it also. I'll probably be like a kind of confusing artist.
Now you get that from this track. You get a mix. You know what I'm saying, which is dope. And to me, it's not confusing. I don't like a boring artist.
Because
you know what I'm saying.
That right there was like a Detroit type of flow.
Mm-hmm. But how you was rapping on it though, like it wasn't no slur, no slow down. You still was doing you. You know what I'm saying? And that's but honestly, when I listen to music, that's what I look for. I don't want to hear what I already heard. It's out there already. I'm looking for something new. You know what I mean? That's the type of shit I'm downloading anyway. A different sound. Like I was talking about it yesterday. We had Drozilla on the show. And I was asking him, I'm like, yo, everybody was going so crazy when Blueface first came out, how he was rapping off beat. But look how many millions he has made by being different. Might not be my cup of tea.
And honestly, that's why I say I'm weird. I like Blueface. Like, I don't like a lot of artists that rap off beat, but I like how Blueface do it. Yeah. Maybe it's because of the beats he's on that it probably complements the style, you know what I'm saying? But like as far as the G Herbo when he raps off beat, I don't like that.
Yeah.
It sounds like a New York. It sounds like a New York nigga that's rapping off beat, and we sound terrible. We don't have an accent to cheat us through it or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? We're like more straightforward. Like I try to tell people it's harder for New York rappers to really make a song or anything like that because we got to look for, sorry to say, like the gay, like sounding gay. You know what I mean? Like Biggie with the "She looks so good, you make me want," you know what I mean? We would never be able to say that nowadays and get away with it.
Right.
As far as like down south, they call extend those dicks and stuff. We won't get away with that in New York. You know what I'm saying? We just won't. We get looked at a little differently and things like that. We don't got the cheap accent that where we could say words wrong and they sometimes sound like the word that we're trying to rhyme with. And they get through. It's different for us. You know what I mean?
It's like Kodak. They had we posted a clip not too long ago with Kodak Black calling Future and asking him like, "Yo, what did you say? Like, did you say this? Because this is what I understood." You know what I mean? And that's the crazy part because that's the gift and the curse with this shit, right? Like you get an artist like that who could put something out and it could be perceived a whole different way than what it was actually how it was said.
Yeah, I like stuff like that.
It sells. Controversy sells.
Yeah, I like stuff like that. Since we into that, what kind of music do you like?
Really, honestly, like my go-to shit is like the boom bap type shit. You know what I mean? And R&B is crazy. Like I love like you catch me just in the crib cleaning, cooking, listening to R&B.
Me too. I used to warm up to my basketball games listening to R&B. I ain't listen to rap before.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird, but I kind of listen to everything. A lot of independent artist music, though.
When you say boom bap, though, let the people know what you mean by that, if they don't understand.
Yeah, I'm talking more like the Biggies, the KRS Ones, the Phantom of the Beats. You know what I mean? Nims. I mean, Nims right now from Connecticut. What's the little Danny from not Connecticut, Staten Island? My bad. Danny, Lil D. That type of sound. I'm into the lyrics. I want to hear something. You know what I'm saying? And I do listen to these, the new generation, but that's not my go-to. Like if I'm in the car trying to listen to something, 90% of it is probably independent artist music. The other 10% is like the boom bap, the R&B, some salsa. You know what I mean? Some reggaeton, some shit like that.
But if you in the spot like a club and it comes on, you feeling it?
Yeah. Now I'm definitely vibing out. Music is just music. Like music, it does something to me, honestly, which is why I got into it to begin with. Like I remember growing up and literally going and grabbing this. This is probably gonna tell my age and shit. Grabbing the cassette tapes and filling the corners, and recording the radio and acting like I was DJing or MCing and shit. You know what I mean? And then buying a set of fucking turntables and trying to DJ and shit, you know what I mean? So music, or like I was the kid, that young kid that when the party was happening, I was in the party, I wasn't outside. It's just something music always drew me, had my attention.
I ain't going front. I was born in 1990, and I used to do the same thing, do the fake little, have the one microphone by the stereo playing an instrumental, and then we'll be rapping right here and making it all go through one thing. Like these kids don't know nothing about that type of stuff nowadays.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys had way more trouble than we did.
You know, it was crazy. We used to have to go outside with recorders and shit, record sounds and shit, just to try to do shit. Like it wasn't as available now where you go on the internet and get a sound or a beat or whatever. You really had to go out there and clink some shit together to make a beat if you wanted to be that creative. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, life is crazy now, man. Like, you know what's crazy when they don't even be putting CD players in the cars no more. You know what's nuts out here.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So, I actually do like some of the. How do you feel about the drill music?
To be honest with you, I don't like the message behind a lot of it. You know what I mean? A lot of you know the pissing on graves and the killing and all that shit. But I like the vibe, the tempo. I like the tempo of it.
I'm saying, so I'm gonna just ask this now. So do you think rap music is more real than back in the day? Like, not even though they telling on themselves and this, but do you feel like they actually doing what they rapping about more now than back then?
Nah, I would say it's about the same. There's a lot of how they say now, a lot of capping going on. A lot of people, a lot of these stories you hearing is shit that people are seeing. You know what I mean? They're not really going. I don't think a lot of them are, honestly. Right. A lot of independent artists that I have come across, that I listen to their music and I get to know them, and I'm like, my man, you're not shooting up the block. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm talking about those guys though. Like
you talking about industry guys?
The industry guys, yeah.
I say about 80% of them are really living. They don't know how to disconnect.
I was gonna say 82.
They don't know how to disconnect. You know what I mean? What I mean by disconnect, there comes to certain points when you're doing shit that you're not supposed to be doing, but you're trying to go legit. You need to know when to stop. Yeah. And separate yourself. And they haven't figured that out.
Some of them be too deep into the game as far as like bodies done dropped and everything like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's real. And now how they using the lyrics against everybody, they've been telling on themselves in songs. They just didn't have the technology to go back through and actually save this shit. Now, like, you go on the computer and save fucking databases of shit and go back 5-10 years and oh shit, he said he shot such and such on Broadway at 12:43, and then oh shit, this guy got murdered at 12:43 on Broadway. Oh shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But in some states they about to ban using lyrics in raps for courts.
I heard that too. I mean, they need to, honestly. But I never, man. Listen, I grew up different, man. You don't never tell on yourself. I never understood what's going on now with a lot of the music when I hear this shit. And I'm like, yo, did he just say he did? And I might know the dude. And I'm like, damn, I really know he did it. And I'm like, damn, this is conspiracy for me because I know now. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is going on? I don't understand it. I just don't understand it.
Do you think the record labels is like condoning it kind of? Because before they used to be scared to sign people like this. They stayed away. Now they're looking for them to the point where the rapper cannot have nothing, but they come to them with 100,000. They'll tell the label, get on out of here. They might not even have 100,000, but they know they could play with the labels now. Get out of here. Because they know what their songs and stuff is doing. And there's a reason why you're coming to me.
Right.
So
I think the labels are having slim picks by exactly what you're saying. Artists are able to build brands and shit on their own with this social media and actually get out here and make it happen. So that you really don't need a label if you could put some bread behind you and get some momentum.
so crazy that their mans they grew up with that ain't a rapper. Now his following is up and labels come to him and he just start rapping out of nowhere just because his following is up because you're popping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's
different.
that easy now.
Yeah.
Not saying easy, but if you're one person getting the door, he can get everybody in the door.
Oh, 100%. And that's where it makes it that's why the label is really just taking anything to the point that you were saying earlier. Not saying the music that they're taking is trash, not by any means.
Yeah.
But they're just willing to take risk on artists because where else they're gonna get a ROI on their investment? You know what I'm saying? Which is a return on their investment. You know what I mean? They need this, and now it's crazy with this internet. Everybody like this shit. Like they want to see somebody doing some dumb shit or talking some dumb shit, and that's the shit that's selling by the streams and all that other shit.
Yeah, like these dudes could go on live on Instagram all day and be threatening each other back and forth, but have 1,000 people watching and get money from the 1,000 people that are just watching.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just different now. It's way different, but I'm not mad at it. I'm good. I'm glad to see people get their money, but now it turns into a risk all over the world. Now let's get into my next thing. Do you think being a rapper is one of the most dangerous things in the world nowadays?
Oh shit! I'm gonna say yeah and no.
It might be worse than being a police officer.
Facts, but a lot of them bring it on themselves.
But they do. Yeah,
listen, I'll be honest with you. I'm not going. All right, I travel a lot for work, right? I got a lot. I like jewelry. I got a lot of jewelry. I'm not going to no neighborhood with all my jewelry on that I've never been before.
And I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you too, because I'm like that with nothing. Going into a neighborhood I ain't never been in before, cautious. You know what I'm saying? I'm having real cops security with me. I don't give a fuck what nobody say with my niggas, but I'm having the people that's allowed to. You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna be the nigga that put my mans and them on the front line to have to shoot at people who's. I'm gonna have the people who's allowed to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of this shit is guilty by association too. So like how I said earlier, some of these artists are not really living the life that they're portraying, but the people around them are and really are. You know what I'm saying? And they get caught up in the mix by some shit by just being associated. You know what I mean?
And now with something they're saying you're funding them.
Mm-hmm. Just by it's crazy, man. That's just the curse of the gift and the curse of social media. It helps us get heard and seen, but at the same time, we haven't learned on what not to let people see or hear.
Yeah, because like there's good attention and there's bad attention. You know what I'm saying? And you definitely have to find the medium. You know what I mean? And they look at rappers nowadays like they said, like the new mob bosses, because now you're getting come from nothing, you get rich. Like they feel like it's eat for nothing because they don't really like rap easily, and you basically do what you want in the world now. Like you're getting rich. They're getting rich.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's crazy because back in the day we used to look up to the artists, right? Because we didn't have the opportunity to see them on the social media every day. Like we had to wait weeks and months and weeks to hear anything that came out new. Like, you know what I mean? You might hear it on the radio one time, but before that shit gets into rotation, it's a couple weeks. You know what I mean? Then the magazines, that shit is like every month, depending on what magazine. You know what I mean? And then albums, forget it. You talking about a couple years before you get an album. So you wasn't so in tune with the artist. Now that you're in tune with them and you see these guys every day showing you $300,000, $400,000, Gucci bags, Lamborghinis, all that and all this, and you come from nothing and pull up on my block, what do you think I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
Whether you from there or not. And they get this shit fucked up. Oh, I'm doing this for motivation. Yeah, in your eyes you probably are. But to a motherfucker like me who don't got nothing, that's everything I want, and it's right there. What do you and coming from the environment that we come from, how you gonna come and flash in front of my face when you see where I'm at? Like, you know what I'm saying? What do you think I'm gonna do?
See me, I don't feel like that myself. Like I want to do something to them or anything, because I'm not
saying I would back in.
I know.
Yeah.
I feel like now, like that's like a hate thing, because there's enough money out here for everybody. Just try to find what you're good at and just try to make it work. You know what I mean? If it don't work, try something else. You know what I mean?
No, that shit, I'm gonna be honest with you, that's the way it should be. But everybody looking for the easy route.
No, yeah, definitely. For sure.
What I mean? Everybody looking for the easy route.
Just like you say, social media, somebody might want to do something to him just so they can post it and they can get on just off of saying they did something to him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, I travel a lot for my job. You know what I mean? Even when I'm traveling, nobody don't know where I'm at except for my wife and my job. I'm not in fucking. I was just in Phoenix not too long ago. I'm not in Phoenix taking video in Phoenix. Yo, going live. Nope. When I get back, I might.
Yeah, because you don't want to never let nobody know you not home.
That and I don't want to have something that had happened previously that I forget about because now I'm older and I'm not into the dumb shit. And then I'm somewhere and this dude know where I'm at now and pop up on me. Like
yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, that's very smart right there. That's very smart right there.
Yeah, I'm not with all that. Like I went to Mexico 3 months ago. Nobody knew I went to Mexico till like 2-3 weeks ago when I started posting pictures. Oh, you in Mexico? Nah, I was there already. But I'm in Vegas now. Like, you know, for the job. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not. No way you gonna know where I'm at. And even my wife, I tell my, don't tell nobody. Tell nobody I'm not here. You know what I mean? Nah, we're not doing that.
What we gonna do right here? We're gonna play Battle Ryan and Hazi from Poughkeepsie's video. Let me know what you think about it. All right.
Bet.
Y'all niggas wanna blow balloons for the clout until it pops and then you shot with blood leaking out. Y'all niggas know what I'm about. In 60 seconds you gon' through this line. It's 5:59 and I'm about to be on demon time. Got a 50-round drum and I ain't even got the gun yet. This trauma got me loading rubber bullets and a llama. All headshots. I feel it in my wrist like when a band pop on Hancock. Or 40 in the ear bark like Sandlot. Your man cop. I think your man the cop was fake and he came back to cop again. You do the math. I can't fuck with niggas, they mixy, only angels could come and get me. Playing this game is foul, and the only part that is hard is that first 100,000. Then it's bow, chicka wow, neck on, wrist in the clouds, vest on, chest for the pow, mess on, shakes for the chow, chowing down. Now bop, left hook, knock niggas out, you better throw on the towel. I said I'm back to robbing niggas, this time I ain't taking nothing. It's just for sport, the gun look like I keep it in a jam sport. Fuck you niggas bandwagon, y'all ain't showing me support, all passing me the torch. For the smelliest on me, dead in your homie, smoking on bags with your alias on it. Better opponent at 30s like it's medicine on me. You niggas creeps trying to tiptoe around niggas, they sleep. You niggas weak, fuck Corona, I shoot this from 2 feet. This shit hurt like, fuck, I just bit down on my cheek. I said your bitch want shake cheeks and the only chance to make cheese. Got more hustle than a nigga, she so tired of fake G's. I'm in the back, I'm trying to smack like, I like it cut G. Better than ever, my thoughts are together, don't hate me. What you eat don't make me shit out of baked B. Don't worry about me or head in the way, I'm swerving the V. I left on scene, I'm swerving the tech. Actually, I parked on the curb and hopped out with a bag of them G's. Mason collection on my back when I hop back in the V. Feeling like Pac, I should get Exodus tatted on me. I ordered the salmons from the spot, they call it my place. With a cold romantic bagging of coke in front of my fireplace. I can't focus on these bitches, the universe will make me get them. I had to switch that energy to a bag, now I'm walking with them. Looking like I was an extra from the scene of Thinner Thieves. I told my young boy if I connect front to a pack, you gotta pay that back. You reply back, you shitting me, but it wasn't in the disagree. Agreed instead of plug don't fall too far from a key. They like battle, why they sleeping on you so hard? I don't give a fuck, these niggas suck, I don't want no parts. That's that nigga that be pulling out that ACP, backing out on niggas, getting your bitch ass a head start. I hit a lick in your heart like I'm Kevin Martin, blicky on me heavy. In my heart, these niggas still wildin'. I know you hating, but I see you when I see you. I'll up it in your face like I wouldn't want to be you. I can wait till I get on, I'ma run down on Lakia like what's up with you? Just tryna fuck with you like what's up with you? Just tryna fuck with you. Hold the fuck up. Y'all know how to get some of this. Battle, what up, bro? 11:30, Splash Brothers. Alumni. Bro, tell niggas if they gon' do it, get it correct. If niggas ain't talking nothing like this, then don't waste your breath. TikTok challenge, get turned to a silhouette with the tech. I'm still the best facts. hands down, nigga, I really is. I get spotted like, look, there he is. It's really him. I'm really it. Truth, real right, nigga, trying to get rich. I make promises with people I can't break promises with. I'm on top of this shit. Fuck every op I got in this bitch. Ain't no lying to me shit unless it's on the dotted and shit with my name on top of this shit. I got a stick with a dot on top of this shit. Looks like an eye dotted and shit. I promise it's lit. Why not see how high I can get? But what you mean, no, it's me. How much more fire can I get? It's Hassan Diddy. Like, y'all don't recognize that I'm the shit? Niggas be lying in they shit. Like, I be buying on that shit. Good, I'm running like the clips. No niggas dying just to live. I hope that y'all see it. The world one day, I hope that I see it. I don't set goals and hope to achieve them. I know I'ma reach them. Flow is just genius. One of the dopest and meanest. I do this for all my real right niggas. I know that we need it. Niggas is down. We can't let the fake go undefeated. I had some shit on the low, and they ain't noticed it even. You know, like when AZ was holding on to the coke and the cleaners. They like, yo, Haas, you gon' pop out of nowhere with some coke high. You ain't know about the flow, nah, it's a problem niggas don't want. On God.
Okay, that was the Liddy Gang boys.
Where you said they from?
Poughkeepsie.
Poughkeepsie.
Mm-hmm. Yep, those my boys right there. They be going in.
No, they could rap. I ain't like the beat though. The beat didn't compliment them at all.
I'm gonna play that song I played for you. I'm gonna show you the video I have for it. All right. And I'm gonna do the video over, but I'm gonna show you the video.
Yo, do they be telling you look like Childish Gambino?
No, they tell me a couple of people. They tell me I look like Carmelo. They tell me I look like ESTG. They tell me I look like Fabio.
They never told you. Damn, shit just went out of my mind. Childish Gambino. They never told you that.
Nah.
I'm gonna find a picture and send it to you. I was telling my wife the other day, I'm like, I got an interview with Childish Gambino. So get the fuck out of here. And I showed her the picture quick. She's like, oh, for real? I'm like, nah, it's Blizz. She's like, oh, he looked like me. Yeah, I know.
Come on.
He's like, come on.
Let me show you this video.
To my feet up. SWM.
You can hear it, right?
Beat up.
Yeah.
All right.
Right. Boom, boom. Hold on. Wait. We getting cake. Hold on. You hiding. All of my niggas. Bow. Feeling real blood right now. Beat up to my feet up. SWM. Or you could get beat up.
I'm here so much longer than that now. I gotta do this video over.
Boom, boom.
I think I heard this before.
Hold on. Wait. We getting cake. Hold on. Wait. Let me run to the bank. All of my niggas are sliding. We it. You hiding. All of my niggas official. We shoot out the window. I shoot while I'm driving. Hold on. Wait. We getting cake. Hold on. Wait. Let me run to the bank. All of my niggas are sliding. We it. You hiding. All of my niggas official. We shoot out the window. I shoot while I'm driving. Hold on. Wait. Most you raps be fake. Hold on. Wait. Shout out my eights. Shout out my blazers. Fuck the niggas who's fake. Shout out my haters that won't hate in my face. A lot of you rappers be broke, and a lot of you raps be capping. Whenever we see you, we laugh and cope with the zipper. I'm bloody Mike Jackson. Gun shoot, but it's plastic. Shit's real, drastic. Niggas ain't ballin' for real, they acting a fool. Niggas be shacking. Downtown, I'm the boss. My little homie, he the captain. So what you saying? We be pistol playing, shooting shit up just for practice. Say something and something else. Fuck is that? Ad-lib? I'll be with the bros laughing. I don't take L's, I take action. Hold on, wait. We getting cake. Hold on, wait. Let me run to the bank. All of my niggas are sliding. We it, you hiding. All of my niggas official. We shoot out the window. I shoot while I'm driving.
I gotta have way more action in it. Way more dancing and stuff.
Hold on, wait. Let me run to the bank. All of my niggas are sliding. We in, you hiding. All of my niggas official. We shoot out the window, I shoot while I'm driving. Run it up. Niggas can jump like it's double dutch. Gotta get paid, so I'm coming up. Henny Club throwing these hundreds up. Niggas talking cause they're lame. My brothers keep it, we share pain. Niggas get high like airplanes. Fuck nigga, it's fair game. If you don't know the new niggas should high, you niggas should die. Put that on the 5. Niggas is live, niggas are shy. This shit is lit, cause this shit is fire. Moving to work like a boss. Soon I'll be pushing the Porsche. I swear that these niggas is lost. Nigga, I gave you the sauce. Whoa. Downtown, I'm the boss. My little homie, he the captain. So what you saying? We be pistol playing, shooting shit up just a practice. Say something and something else. Fuck is that? Ad-lib? I'll be with the bros laughing. I don't take L's, I take action. Hold on, wait, we getting cake. Hold on, wait, let me run to the bank. All of my niggas are sliding. We in, you hiding. All of my niggas official. We shoot out the window, I shoot while I'm driving. Hold on, wait, we getting cake.
Hold on, wait, let me run to the bank. All of my niggas are sliding. We in, you hiding. All of my niggas official. We shoot out the window, I shoot while I'm driving. Book my boy Christopher Raymond for your next shoot. He's the GOAT.
Yo, that track is dope. You definitely got to do that. And I think what you did at the end on the hook, if that you put that in the front in the hook, that should be crazy.
The dark sound.
Yeah, the reverb you did on the hook right there. Yeah. To add the hook was crazy. The hook is crazy, but it sounds empty. But it sounds dope empty like that. It's weird. I don't know. It's weird, but that's a dope ass track.
You're right though, because I'll be listening and I'll be needing more to stand out. You know what I'm saying? But that shit sound mean when I perform it.
No, that's a single. For me, that's a single. If I was running a label, that's when that's when like, yeah, we got it. This is one. Yeah. Especially coming to summer, the spring coming right now.
Yeah. Got to get that right, and that's the one I wanted to do the remix for, and just have not mad rappers, but different rappers from different places in the 845 on it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And shoot videos in different towns.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Well, how long ago did you do that one?
2 years basically.
That's before that kid CJ came out.
Nah, it was after.
Was it? Okay,
yeah, it was
okay. I was gonna say, damn, you had the sound before he even fucking did it. That was I didn't know when you did it though.
Yeah. I mean, the second verse is older, way older. I wrote that before CJ came out, and that's my favorite verse on it, is the second verse.
I think the whole joint, there's something to that track that, in my opinion, you got something with that one.
And like, I think when I do the drill rap, I do a drill, but you can like understand what I'm saying as far as how I put it together. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm not just da 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 da. You know what I mean? I'm really saying stuff and it goes together.
Yeah, it ain't too compressed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you could understand what you're saying, which is what's crazy. Maybe that's why it makes the hook feels a little empty, because on the verses, that shit is a lot going on with the beat, but you right there in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? And on the chorus, it's like everything drops out, and it's like it sounds like empty, but it leaves you intrigued for when that shit drops again, to be like, oh, okay, like you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah.
Nah, I definitely feel it. I feel like there's something missing in like the chorus area where it could just maybe the beat just drop back in, because you know how it makes it a little different from when it stops and then it just drops back in with the chorus. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh, that might sound dope too. And then the beat boom, and then it drops back out, and then you say the other part, and then that.
Like if you play around with the beat during the damn chorus, maybe it'll sound a little better. But I felt like something was definitely missing. Maybe like ad libs. Like crazy ad libs, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and a lot of artists get lost in that ad lib shit now too. They do too much of it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's the popping thing. It'd be mostly the ad lib be the main part of the damn song.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
it's funny because when Tim Jones was doing that shit, I hated it. Like back in the day when he was weak, but now I think he's real good.
He's gotten a lot better.
Like, I hated him before on a song, man. He just sounded like a reverend just talking on it.
Mm-hmm.
Now he really grooves. He really does his thing on anything he does. For real, like he might be the best rapper now from Dipset. Like for real, like he might have more hits and songs than Cam now.
Yeah, I could agree with you on that. I could agree with you on that. Until Jewel start hopefully doing something. It was crazy as I know people who know him like really close. And when I say the guy has fucking a lot of music, he has a lot of music.
Jewel?
It's some dope shit. But he's one of those guys who nothing's never good enough. He always wants to put more. You know what I mean? But let's see what happens. I think honestly he was the star out of that group.
Because he can fit in to any which way he wanted to go, the younger group or the older group.
Right.
And that's kind of how I feel about myself. I can fit in with the younger group or I can fit in with the older group, whatever I really want to do.
That's good. You bring them together.
Look at you. Dipset trash. Now they trash. Jim Jones ain't trash though. Jim Jones is good money.
I'll tell you that. How many times I rode that West Side Highway listening to Dipset?
Yeah, but they're what we like to talk about on the 845 Mix Show is they don't resonate to now.
No, that's fact.
Go back and listen to some songs, you're not liking them. I'll tell you that right now. That's what we love doing. Because Duya and them always tell me something, and that's why I like them is because they let me get my point off. And then we'll go and listen to it for ourselves. And they really change their minds sometimes because of like what I'm saying. Like the songs are not good now when you listen to them. You know what I'm saying? You know how you got timeless songs or timeless verses?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like even Jay-Z got some of those.
Yeah, he got a couple.
Like we did a fake Jay-Z versus Lil Wayne, and they was both giving us headaches.
Yeah, I never was a real big Lil Wayne fan.
He's good on features.
Right. Even Eminem, and a lot of people hate that I say this. I don't like Eminem.
Me neither. Yes. Do ya? Thank you. Please, and we're not saying he's weak.
Yeah, it's not that he's weak. I'm glad you could put words together and you could do all that shit, but that's not for me. I drink coffee, not tea. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not it for me.
And my thing is, there's 100 white boys that sound like him. I don't care what nobody says. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Rapping, we're just putting words together. You know what I mean? There's not really no concept.
Right.
That's exactly how I feel. And people think I'm crazy. It's just not. It's not for me, man. And I try all the time. Like there's weird rappers I like, but because I like what they saying. Eminem, I can't get with that.
Yeah, he said, but he's original. I agree with that, but that's dope about it. But the music for me is not it. Like I like what he did for the game. And what I mean by that is he was able to bring us into areas that we probably wouldn't necessarily be heard.
As far as when white people was not liking rap, he made them a majority of them like rap, but he also made a lot of them hate it and think that they're just white people trying to be black. Some of the white people were thinking
that. Yeah. No, that's facts. So that's facts. But I remember going into predominantly Caucasian neighborhoods and hearing hip hop that I never heard them listen to before, or even going to parties and shit, or going to events, and you were hearing shit, and it's like they never played this shit here before, and then you get something else coming in and out, and you're like, oh damn, and then it started changing. I like that fact of it, but him, like me, to be like, yo, I'm gonna go listen to Eminem.
Not at all.
I go play that Renegade shit. That's about it.
That's good money.
Yeah, that's about it.
His Welcome to D Block verse was okay, but that was kind of a headache too.
Yeah, so I think it's his voice too. Something about that high pitched shit is not. I don't know.
Like, and people just think he could beat anybody in a battle. Like, what? There's people that'll destroy him.
Who would you put the battle Eminem?
See me, I'll put battle rappers against him. They'll walk on him. The battle rappers will walk on him. They'll be doing all sorts of punchlines about Eminem's, breaking down the Eminem commercial and putting him involved. Like they'll do him bad.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I mean, when you got to do styles because like I'm not saying Styles P. I'm saying like a style clash because it's going to be opinionated and what you like because Eminem's going to be talking about throwing people off the bridge and stuff like that.
What do you think about a Daylight versus Eminem?
Daylight will murder him.
I think that'd be interesting, but I think it'd be interesting because they like two different, and Daylight could do that smart shit too, like how he fuck around with the words and shit.
Now see how he's bringing Daylight up, and I always try to bring up Daylight because these rappers cannot stand in front of him. He's too fucking good. He will destroy Eminem.
I think that would be crazy though.
He was supposed to be signed to Eminem till he took the shit on stage. Tried to take a shit on stage.
For real?
Yes, during a battle, during Eminem's slaughter, the slaughter thing. When Eminem had that battle thing on TV and stuff, Daylight tried to take a shit on stage.
Now I know that part, but I didn't know they didn't sign him for that reason.
Yeah, they didn't sign him. But Daylight's done a couple of things. He helped Drake right back to back. The Meek Mill this. He posted the DMs.
Oh damn! See, I didn't know that either. That's crazy. No, I like Daylight.
I think Joe Buttons will eat Eminem up.
You think so?
I wish you was a judge during this battle thing we had, this verse for verse thing we had too, man, for real.
You're not hit me. I'll pop up one time. Hell yeah.
I wish you was a damn judge, man. They got Jada out of here with the weakest Nas verses I've ever heard in my life, bro. And I'm not being biased or nothing like that because Jada's my favorite. Yeah, bro. I had other people hitting me like, Nas is good, but these wasn't the right verses, man.
They probably picked something from the lost tapes that should have stood lost.
Yeah, these was dirt, man.
Who picked it? It must be Dua. Dua must have picked it because he in the
No. Dua didn't. Dua had Jada winning. Dua saying the same thing I said. Yeah, when Dua first seen the names of the Nas songs, he was like, oh. So no, it wasn't Dua's fault at all. Dua. The only thing I said about Dua is he picked 4 rappers, had them in there, and became a judge at the. I don't know.
It's y'all show. Y'all can do what y'all want. Y'all set the rules.
Yeah. I know. You gotta let him do what he do. You know what I'm saying? But it was fire. It was fire though. I was mad they got Jada out of here on that because I knew it was gonna be set up to be Jay-Z versus Nas, and that wasn't even close. Jay-Z got him out of here, and I felt like I would have got Jay-Z out of here with Jada. How'd they have Black Thought versus Nas at the end?
Oh yeah, how'd that happen?
Black Thought did have good verses. We're not.
He could rap. But to me, Nas is another one. Nas is dope in his own way, but he's not one of my go-to artists either.
I used to have him above Jay-Z until Jay-Z just grew on me. Pause, and he just doesn't fail when it comes to like people think that his God. I think his God Did verse might be his best verse ever. I don't care if he always talks about the same stuff. There's so many hidden gems in the verse. That is crazy. And the fact that the news covered the verse and broke down all the punchlines is ridiculous to me.
I think a lot of what Jay says, a lot of people got to go back because they don't get it the first time. Like literally, you could go back 2 or 3 times and catch something different every time you go back. Like
when he said they done fucked around and gave the right niggas wealth, he was talking about the Wright brothers, but he mixed it in with how he bought a plane. But he said right niggas. You know how they say niggas brothers? Like, come on, son. Hidden gems. People didn't know he meant that. People didn't know he meant the Wright brothers.
I didn't know. That's good work. That's crazy wordplay right there, though.
He was walking on that, man. People be like, he had to have a long verse. No, Jay-Z knows perfect timing. He comes out with these verses at perfect timing. He waits a year, 8 months, and then he comes through with something for you.
I think he knows he could do what the fuck he want though. Like when somebody hit Jay for a verse, he know if he put a fucking 3 verses, 5-minute fucking journal on there, they gonna put it out anyway, like because it's Jay-Z. You know what I mean? So I don't think nobody ever gonna tell Jay-Z. I don't think Khaled would have ever been like, "Yo, Jay, that's too long." When he got that, I think he was like, "Yo, what the." Like you know what I'm saying?
He wrote over Rick Ross and Lil Wayne's verses. He didn't have he had a 16-part beat. He wrote over their verses and said make the beat longer.
Yeah, see? That's crazy. That's dope. That's crazy.
I'm telling him you could break the verse down 3 times in the 3 different 16s. He still walked.
Nah, he killed that shit.
Like,
he killed that shit.
He walked. I appreciate that verse a lot, man. For real. He did his thing on that. For sure. But yeah, I'm not going to hold you for any longer, man. I'm glad you came on. You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely appreciate you inviting me on, man. You know,
you're like,
what happened?
You're like my first real guest and somebody I look up to as far as the podcasting game. You know what I mean? Like I said, I met you through Duya. He got me started this, so I really appreciate him for even giving me the opportunity to meet people like you. You know what I'm saying? I just really appreciate you taking your time out to come on here for me. You know what I mean?
No, I definitely wanted. When I seen you were looking for somebody to come on, I'm like, you know what? I gotta go up there and chop it up. Like I said, since I sat down, well, I didn't get to sit down with y'all, but when we did the interview, y'all whole vibe, y'all whole chemistry, I fucked with it. You know what I'm saying? And when we got off that night, I had told Sean, I'm like, yo, I could fuck with them. He was like, what you mean? I'm like, just something by the conversation we were having, it felt real. And a lot of times you don't get that. And to get that from a conversation like this over the net, you don't get often.
For real. And I think what makes me, Qua, and Duya good is we all don't be agreeing on stuff.
Yeah, I told three totally different personalities.
Totally. It might be two niggas against one day, you know what I'm saying? And me, it'd be really them two versus me most of the time because I'm the younger one, you know what I mean? And they just feel like, I think older, you know what I mean? And I give that vibe sometimes, you know what I mean? But I tell them how it is. And something, like I said, a lot of times I make them understand where I come from. And there is times where they're like, no, they're just not agreeing with me, you know what I mean? And I like that because the shit is original. It's organic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I liked when we did that interview too. You wasn't just with okay. Like you had your arguments and your points. You know what I'm saying? And that's what even made it more dope.
Especially that Nicki Minaj, man. That was crazy.
Yo, you and Sean is hilarious.
You should have brought him up. We should have brought him up here, man.
We can make it happen. I told him yesterday I was doing because right now he got his son playing basketball. He doing a lot of shit and he working on a lot of shit for the show and personal shit. You know, he he getting ready to open a barbershop. You know what I'm saying? He working on that. He got the DJ thing. His wife got a couple little businesses. So yeah, we definitely make something happen though.
All right, definitely, man. I'd like to have y'all back here as a whole rec crew. You know what I mean? And maybe y'all have some questions for me or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be dope. We got to get y'all back on the show too. This year we got to do something. So we doing a trivia. Maybe I'll bring up 2 different podcasts and have y'all battle against each other in the trivia. I think that'd be dope.
Oh no, that sounds fire.
That sounds dope. And we could fuck it up, do some new trivia compared to some old. So last night was the first time we did. Normally we do the trivia where we get the questions and give A, B, and everybody pick A, B, or C, or whatever. Last night we actually played beats, and they had to guess who produced the beat.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it was it was dope because the producers don't get the limelight that they deserve. You know what I'm saying? So it was bringing light to the producers, but we also had a producer on the show, Drawzilla. So that made it even, you know what I mean, more dope. And then Sha did some blends to hit to Drawzilla's beats live on the show last night. So I don't know, it felt real kind of old school. It felt like I was in the park and Sha just started playing some shit. You know what I mean? I was like, oh shit. It was definitely dope.
I think I'm about to start trying to bring oh shit. My bad, Qua. My bad, bro. I think I'm gonna start going on Fridays and trying to do like a freestyle Friday. Have people come on here and just rap a cappella, and have people rate their raps and stuff like their freestyles or whatever.
That'd be dope, but I don't think a lot of artists is ready for that. A lot of these artists don't want the criticism, not even criticism. They don't want the feedback. A lot of them think what they're doing is it. But the definition of insanity is doing the same shit over and over and over and expecting different results.
Yeah, no, for sure. Definitely. I used to be one of those.
I think we all were. But the thing I'm saying is this artist I know for 20 years still doing the same shit, and then will have every excuse why it's not working, but it's not them. It's everything else but them.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. Why don't y'all join then? Since y'all got a lot to say, do ya in Kwa?
Yeah, I don't even see the comments. Oh, there you go. Please join if you want 845. Okay.
They talk about they doing the freestyles on Saturdays.
Niggas be doing that. Oh shit. Okay, that's dope.
Yeah,
He let you know you not doing it. Y'all doing it.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, that's good. They the boss. You know what I mean?
That'd be dope if y'all pop up on people and put them on the spot live like that. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that's a fact. And like this summer and stuff, I plan on going around with the camera, going around to different towns. You know what I mean? Bringing back that type of feeling. No matter if it's basketball, people rapping.
That's like the modern day smack shit.
Yeah,
running around with the cameras, putting that's crazy.
Yeah. Trendy Topiks TV. You know what I'm saying? We trying to expand any way we can. You know what I mean? Just trying a little different things. Just doing stuff, trying to put the whole upstate on as a whole, because we need that. I feel like we all say it, but I feel like we just need to prove what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
You know, it takes for people to link together. People don't understand it's powers in numbers. It's like you can't accomplish shit by yourself. You could accomplish shit by yourself, but you accomplish a lot more with the right people around you. And the goals are the same, and y'all pushing for the same thing. But the one thing I will tell you is, the minute I stop thinking about, oh, I'm doing this for the 8, I'm doing this for the 8, I'm doing this for the 8, I started prospering more.
And that's the reason why I didn't name my thing Trendy Topiks 845. Mine is Trendy Topiks USA, because I'm trying to be worldwide with this, but I'm also trying to put on for the 845. There's people from the 845 that be mad that I'm not playing their stuff or this and that, but I don't really be trying to just be on that. I do all sorts of different things. I don't really have like a schedule of what I do on here. You know what I mean? Sometimes I watch videos from YouTube and just react on them. You know what I mean? React to them and just, you know what I mean? Things that I don't know, like such as rappers that got the same baby mom or rappers that dated the same girl. I just put it on YouTube and we all watch together type things. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Oh, one thing I forgot to ask you that I want to ask you was, how do you feel about the YSL case?
Or the snitching or the case in general?
Everything.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I think when you a part of something and you know what you're getting into, the first thing you need to understand is if you're a part of something and anything happens, you're involved. And when you agree to do something, you go all the way. There's no you over anybody else.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And as far as the whole, the case part of it, like, again, they told on themselves. Now the artists are telling on him and others, you know what I'm saying? But he initially told on himself. He need to be mad at himself, but it's fucked up that it's even happening.
For
like,
sure.
People don't know. He did a lot. Yo, he's done a lot of good shit in the hoods. Like, a lot of good shit.
They went and bailed 20 people out of jail before the holidays. All his donations and things that he does. He made a lot of families rich. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But how do you feel about the fact that they were trying to prove that it's not a gang, and then Gunna just goes on and says that it is a gang?
That's somebody trying to save themselves, and that's the sad part. Like, when everything is working good, it's all of us.
Yeah,
we doing it. But when shit go bad, is I didn't do it, he did it. And that's the crazy part. Like, this man just changed your whole life, my man. Like, even if God forbid, even if they had to go sit up and do time, his family's okay. And at the end of the day, that's what everything's about for me. It's like, yo, listen, I'm here, I'm living, and I want to live, but I'm doing what I'm doing for my family. So when I'm not here, they don't got to go through what I went through or have to do the shit that I have done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if he had to go sit up for a while, his family good.
Good. For sure.
So you just showed the selfish side of yourself. You know what I'm saying? To where you put yourself up. Now you made sure your family good, but now 40, 50 other people and their family members are not good because you decided to say it wasn't me.
And they
You know what
really,
I'm saying?
and they didn't knew it wasn't you. They didn't have nothing on you. You would only got like 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So the taking the plea deal, you basically telling them what they saying is true. You know what I mean?
That's exactly what it is. When you take a plea, you admit whether you saying whether in your plea deal you're telling what happened or you just admitting to what happened. It's still telling. Once
What
you take a
about
plea, I feel once you take a plea, unless y'all doing it together, it's a bad look.
how do you feel about how do you feel about Flex saying he not gonna stop playing their music?
I mean that's his opinion. You know what's crazy is because I had a couple people mad at me because I wanted to get that little rainbow head kid on the show. Because I want to ask him, like, I don't understand. Like, to me, it fucks me up. Like, to me, it's something wrong in his brain. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anybody brain at that, but like, yo, listen, if I fuck with you and we go do something, it's we.
Let me ask you this. You talk about Tekashi, right?
Yeah.
So let me ask you this though. You not sticking up for him, not saying what he did was right. You don't think them niggas was moving funny and foul what they was doing to him? Not only that, they were on them first, so everything they was doing was on camera and stuff anyway, even when they kidnapped him.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel?
They definitely was doing him dirty, but he exposed himself to that. This is
Yeah.
what listen, and this one's a little crazy because I actually know his family. Like we grew up on the same block. You know, I was there. I was right there when everything happened with his father. I know his mom. I know his cousin. I know his uncle DJ'd my graduation party. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I know these guys. I know he's not who everybody thought he was.
Yeah.
So the minute I started seeing it and I started seeing certain people hanging out with him and I pop up over there and I'm like, yo, listen, not with him. Nah, yo, but he got y'all eating good, y'all dressing good, y'all driving nice, you know what I'm saying? Y'all not staying here no more in the hood, but he's not the one. And honestly, it's both their faults. And what I mean by both their faults is, you know, the people that he got wrapped up in his. He exposed himself to something he should have never did because that wasn't his lifestyle. And two, they let him in on some shit they should have never let him be able to see, hear, or be a part of.
Now what if they was all getting wrapped up and shit anyway, and they didn't do him dirty and he didn't tell? That would have surprised you?
Yeah, that would have surprised shit out of me.
Okay.
Cause yeah, I mean, he was the kid growing up. If you punched him, he go run and tell his mother, and his mother coming downstairs. Like he was like that. You know what I'm saying? He was never outside, how they say now. Like, you know what I mean? Nah.
Yeah.
So to see everything that he was doing, like the video that what's the dude the DJ dude who was running around with him, dude,
the bald head man?
Yeah, Pinch or whatever his name. Punch. When I was there when they popped up on the block, and I told them like, yeah, there was a couple people y'all didn't get to see in the video. Then I'm like, don't get in the video. Nah, but don't do it. Don't do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not especially with how he's doing it, what he's saying, and the people who are around him. Like the one person who took the major blunt of that whole indictment, it was really about he's really that guy.
Yeah.
That's not no fairy tale shit. Like they know him in the hood. Yo, listen, is coming. It was like on some Debo shit sometimes. Real talk. Yo, such and such is pop coming through. Oh shit. And you would see people leave. It'd be like, yo, what the fuck? Like it was like that. He really lived that life. Like, you know what I mean? So he knew what he was doing when he put the little kid on his wing. Was like, yo, listen, you good when you with me.
And he kind of snatched him from the other homies that was the same thing as him, but you know what I mean? He kind of
not kind of, he did. But again, it's one of them situations to where his name hold more weight than the other guys.
Yeah, no,
so
for sure.
It don't matter if they're in the same program or whatever. You know what I mean? Is what he say go. He calling it.
Yeah, my cousin was just in the feds with him. Got pictures of him and all that. But yeah, it's definitely time to separate the streets from the music. It's definitely time. This shit is just entertainment at this point. Like, there's only so much of your real life that you're gonna be able to talk about before it comes back and haunt you nowadays. Because I feel like now it's a competition with these police stations. You feel me? I feel like it's who we're gonna make it a point to get our rappers locked up from our city, because we're not gonna be the ones who's gonna be popping up on the news and blase, and these kids get famous by doing this stuff in our city. That's what I feel like they're on.
But it's also us letting them do it though too. Like, you gotta understand, us as consumers really control this shit. We don't realize that shit, but we really control this shit. Like, if we wanted to stop an artist, we can.
Yeah.
You don't gotta go buy this shit. You don't gotta go listen to this shit. But as an artist or anybody coming into this shit, you gotta know when to stop doing whatever you're doing that's wrong. To go, you can't keep doing wrong and expect to do good. It don't make sense.
Yeah, you can't do both. You can't do both. Just like in the streets, you can't get money and be beefing.
Yeah, you can't do both. You gotta know when to say, okay, at this point, this is when I'm done. And I'll be honest with you, 90% of the time you make that decision to say, yo, listen, I'm gonna do this one last time.
Yeah.
And I'm good, something happens.
Like, even now, it's not even safe to even be renting Airbnbs because people is looking for you to do that. Like, it's getting wild out here.
Yeah, but you can't be putting where you at either. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they gotta.
But now they got specific people who watch these places. Like, you don't gotta put where you're at. They're gonna know. Sometimes they follow you from the airport on some shit that they do in the other countries on some hostile shit.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy you said that, because when we was in Mexico,
it on YouTube.
When we was in Mexico, the dude said that when they picked us up in the airport, he was like, so I got Google, because I'm in a different country. You hear all type of shit. You hearing all type of shit. So I Googled to where we staying from the airport, and I'm noticing he's going a different route. So I'm like, yo, what are you doing? You're supposed to be going this way and all that. He said, nah, we do this just in case they trying to follow anybody coming in. And I'm like, what the fuck you mean trying to follow? He said, you'd be surprised how many Americans come over here and don't make it back. And I'm like, oh shit, that's crazy. This is the shit we don't hear though. You know what I'm saying?
But I think like that in general. You see how I just brought that up? I be knowing these things, bro. I be watching certain stuff. Like, I watch a lot of IDTV and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that people follow you and then taking that's not fake. No, people literally have teams of people who sit at the airport that's gonna follow you to your hotel and let it be the young girls like it wasn't taken. They're literally gonna invite you to a party, and you be young and vulnerable. You might want to go. I'm on vacation. I'm doing this. I'm having fun, and you ain't gonna make it back.
You know what's crazy is we become creature of habits, right? Like, we do the same shit 80% of the time, all the time. We don't notice it, but we do, right? And when you get a person who that's what they do, that's they come up and they study that shit, you know what I'm saying? They know what you do better than what you do. They know where you fly from. They know what store you go to, what when you feature. They know everything. And it's just at that point, it's just timing.
Yeah, it definitely is, man. And yes, I definitely feel like the government is targeting black communities in the hip hop by trying to make lyrics evidence in court, but they're trying to get that out of there.
Nah, but let's keep it a buck, because that's like kind of breezing over it. They've been trying to do this shit.
Yeah.
It's just now that we actually getting money, and they realize that when we getting money, we getting power. And when they realize that we getting power, what you got to do to somebody, you got to cut the head off. And you got to go after the people who are making this money to think. Let's really be honest. They're going after Young Thug because he's affording an opportunity to motherfuckers who, in their eyes, shouldn't be as successful or make that. There comes to a certain point in life to where you make a certain amount of money, you fucking untouchable. I don't give a fuck who you are. Yeah. They were getting there.
Yeah.
Like they were getting close, and the only way to stop it now is. You got to shut it down, and they realize that. Like, think about it. We're coming together more than ever.
Yeah,
more than ever.
For sure.
Now we still have divisions. You know what I'm saying? And that's just us being naive and shit like that, not understanding that it don't matter. We gotta come to like. Listen, I don't give a fuck what race you are. We in this fucking neighborhood and we live on this block together. We make sure this block is everything. You know what I'm saying? Not you sit on that stoop and nobody fuck around on your stoop and I sit on mine. Nobody. Nah, listen. Like how I grew up with nothing but black and Spanish people. You're not doing nothing on this block.
Yeah.
There was never. I don't ever recall seeing no shootings, no stabbings, no drug dealings, no nothing on my block. You go to the corner on Broadway, right on the corner, everything in their mother was happening right there. Not on my block though. Why? Because they all stuck together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now you get some people like that who got money. It's over.
Yeah, definitely.
It's over. Why you think, yo, let's really be honest. How many, and for the people who tuned in, how many of y'all know how much money is out there in grants and shit like that? That's free money for y'all to go get. How many of y'all know about credit? How many of y'all really know about going to buy houses and doing all escrows and all type of shit? Y'all don't. Let me say this. Some of y'all do, but y'all don't because it wasn't taught to y'all.
Yeah.
Go to those other neighborhoods and go to those schools and go to those. This shit is all over the place. This program's here. This grant money's here. You could do this like this. They're not saying that where we from. You see the flyer for the new liquor store. You see the flyer for the new nightclub. You see the flyer for this, but you don't see the flyer that says, yo, listen, on Saturday night, we got this new program where you could come and learn how. We're going to teach you how to write grants. We're going to teach you how to fucking get your credit right to go buy a house. We're going to teach you how to do your bank statements, to run your own books. My man just hit me today talking about Bank of America did some funny shit to his account. He thinks he lost money, but he don't know because he don't know how much money he actually had in there. And I'm like, yo, you don't keep a registry? He's like, oh, you old. I'm like, I'm old, but I could tell you right now, if they did some shit, I could pull my shit out and I could tell you everything I spent in my fucking registry. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got it. Like, you got to learn how to do this shit. And they're not going to give it to us, my people. They not. We got to give it to each other. And that's the fucked up thing, too, is we would know some shit and not tell each other because we don't want you to achieve it before I do.
Yeah. Which is crazy to me. I definitely would be yelling free Vaughn. And thank you for that advice too, because that's a little different topic here on Trendy Topic, and I'm sure people will take that and listen to it, and that will help a lot of people when they come and listen to this, bro. For real, that was some good knowledge.
I'm be honest with you, bro. So like I said, I grew up in Brooklyn, right? I grew up in a project building, 40-something floors, fucked up situation. When I was able to move upstate, like I said, it was a shock. But it was the best thing that ever happened to me. Because at that point, that's when I knew, oh, yo, you could buy property. I don't got to live in the projects in this fucking little-ass apartment. Oh, shit, I could go buy a car for real. I don't got to really go rob this dude's car to go drive over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know none of this shit because this is the environment I was in, and I was stuck just in this environment. You know what I mean? And as I got older, I seen my father buy his first house at like 50-something. And I told him 2 years before he passed, I'm like, I'm going to buy my house at 25. He's like, yeah, okay, if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to end up in jail or dead, But I always had a plan. I never did anything I did for no reason. You know what I mean? So I got my money up and I bought my first house at 25. Again, nobody told me how to do it. Some Italian, shout out my man Damien, Italian dude who I worked for, schooled me to the game. That's how I learned it. Yo, Chris, you need to do this, and this, and this. So what I did, I went and bought my first house. I move out here, I bought another house. What I did at that point, I started telling my brother, my sister, my cousins, yo, listen, come to the crib. This is what my wife do. This is how you got to do. Boom, 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 boom. They all got houses now.
That's what's up, bro. For real. Spread that love. That's what's up, man. Word.
But that's the problem. We don't do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't. And I didn't. And I'm not saying they got houses. I gave them money. Nah, I showed them how to do what I did.
Yep, put them on the game as you should. All right. But yeah, I'm not gonna hold you up no longer. I'm about to get out of here, man. Once again, thanks for having you, man. For real.
Nah, appreciate you having me come on, man. Real talk.
I'm gonna have to have both of y'all on here next time.
Just let me know. You hit me with a date, and I'll set it up with Shah.
All right, we'll set it up. All right.
All right, bet. Peace. Appreciate it.
Peace, man. Thanks for having me. All right, y'all. Trendy Topics, man. Thanks to everybody that was watching. We out. We love you.
I'm feeling real love right now. Feet up to my feet up. SWM. Or you could get beat up. Right. Boom, boom. Hold on, wait. We getting cake. Hold on, wait. Let me run to the bank. All of my niggas are sliding. We it, you hiding. All of my niggas official. We shoot out the window, I shoot while I'm driving. Hold on, wait. We getting cake. Hold on, wait. Let me run to the bank. All of my niggas are sliding. We it, you hiding. All of my niggas official. We shoot out the window, I shoot while I'm driving. Hold on, wait. Most you rappers be fake. Hold on, wait. Shout out my apes. Shout out my blazers. Fuck the niggas who's fake. Shout out my haters that won't hate in my face. A lot of you rappers be broke, and a lot of you raps be capping. Whenever we see you, we laughing. Coat with the zipper, I'm bloody Mike Jackson. Gun shoot, but it's plastic. Shit's real, joystick. Niggas ain't ballin' for real, they actin' a fool. Niggas be shacking. Downtown, I'm the boss. My little homie, he the captain. So what you saying? We be pistol playing, shooting shit up just for practice. Say something and something else. Fuck is that? Ad-lib? I'll be with the bros laughing. I don't take L's, I take action. Hold on, wait. We getting cake. Hold on, wait. Let me run to the bank. All of my niggas are sliding. We it, you hiding. All of my niggas official. We shoot out the window, I shoot while I'm driving. Hold on, wait. We getting cake. Hold on, wait. Let me run to the bank. All of my niggas are sliding. We it, you hiding. All of my niggas official. We shoot out the window, I shoot while I'm driving. Run it up. Niggas get jumped like it's double dutch. Gotta get paid, so I'm coming up. In the club throwing these hundreds up. Niggas talking cause they're lame. My brothers keep it, we share pain. Niggas get high like airplanes. Fuck nigga, it's fair game. If you don't know, then you niggas should hide. You niggas should die, put that on the 5. Niggas is live, niggas is shy. This shit is lit, cause this shit is fire. Moving to work like a boss. Soon I'll be pushing the Porsche. I swear that these niggas is lost. Nigga, I gave you the sauce. Whoa. Downtown, I'm the boss. My little homie, he the captain. So what you saying? We be pistol playing, shooting shit up just for practice. Say something and something else. Fuck is that? Ad-lib? I'll be with the bros laughing. I don't take L's, I take action. Hold on, wait. We getting cake. Hold on, wait. Let me run to the bank. All of my niggas are sliding. We it, you hiding. All of my niggas official. We shoot out the window, I shoot while I'm driving. Hold on, wait. We getting cake.
Hold on, wait. Let me run to the bank. All of my niggas are sliding. We it, you hiding. All of my niggas official. We shoot out the window, I shoot while I'm